Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go get Alan.
Anderson, over here. Got a little cramped in that closet.
Huh.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. And we're setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Fucking control. I should replay it. That was a good game. Oh, what's the code for this? Alan Wake and Cult Connection 2010 writer and suspected paratotalitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of death found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed that they saw Wake as sort of a prophet, describing themselves as this cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branching themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen. I propose that this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search the link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 1454-5326 for personal proposal. Research facility WA03, Cauldron Lake, Washington, has been compromised. Cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Mormont and Dr. Mormont, heads of operation at the lake house. The facility itself is reported to be in damaged state, with no living staff found. During a brief search, a longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area, acquiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The investigations department has no knowledge of the Lighthouse recent research of projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot be determined, but the incident is caused by further investigation. Okay then. That's the door. Well, this is the sheriff's office. I'm not surprised by that. Oi. Am I gonna cheat? Yes, I am. and dropped a small shotgun for the bigger one.
I'm sure Sheriff Brake wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Nice. I got all the weapons. Let's go.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me. Typical government stooge.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez...
Hold on 1 second.
Went off. Cool. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Need to find the key.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen! Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry! motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Oh shit, what the fuck?
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake.
No shit.
The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him. He must power the light array. I need to find more.
Come on, quick.
Got one.
What? Fuck. Fuck.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
Quick, 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 quick. Fuck me.
He's too fast.
I'm trying to heal, bro. Fucking asshole. God damn it, bro. Now I'm dead. Wait.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop
That's so
him?
much bullshit.
Containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him. These must power the light array. Need to find more.
You know what? This will help. What? That shit has no effect?
Come on!
Got it.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Got it.
Another core activated.
Only one left. Doing great.
Fuck me.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Fuck me up, Scratch. Do. Hey. Hey. This is a bop, yo. Hey. That's cool. Okay.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. I had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you.
Oh.
That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay.
That was funny.
Thanks. Go team. You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
That's true. Let's go.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. So this might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Transcript interview Alan Wake's suspected utilitarian interviewer Kieran Estevez. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will return and receive an indefinite duration at a later date, but for now, I need to ask, is there anything you could tell us regarding the incident at the hotel and anything you may need to know? There is a force here you don't understand. The presence is after me and wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned the dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me to work because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We have been tracking the situation here for a long time. You yourself have been in our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are gonna love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you any suspected paranatural object. You're not fucking listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me get the fuck out of here. Let me get the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview is terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
The Shadow summary. Through extensive interviews of witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding Shadow A010 have been discovered. Redacted and redacted both present during the AWE, reportedly seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls. At the time, Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated from the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely the case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing in the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A, the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involving in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. Okay.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Urgent. At approximately 1900 hours on the 13th of September 2023, readings from the remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake unknown threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, was unsuccessful. On-site event verification not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize investigative unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, have been approved for this use in the field. Objectives: to confirm active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information: relevant operatives in the area include Cole, Retrieve Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Summaries of filing. Based on the reports, the item is a light switch for lamp cord with part of a severe cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality. The changes are being based on Redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Browsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for reoccurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported use of the item has occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of Scratch, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE 35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on the second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Hold on one second. Good.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaakov was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Watery and Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well,
That's what I said. I knew there was the good guys here.
look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual. I need to know what information I can still trust. That's not right. Doesn't look right. The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Okay.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save the game first. Explore and travel to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Nah, I'm good.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready. Ready to go?
Ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake. Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song. You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place. I hope they've still got it. Pick up. David, please pick up.
David.
David! It's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
Damn.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time. I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
incoming with the lights. Anderson, where do you want them?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready. Estevez out.
His hair was longer than I remember. Blowing gently in the cool night breeze, I put my hand on his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real, and he was real. He'd feeling his handsome beard, well but neatly trimmed beneath my fingers, proved it. You're back. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer.
Aiming through the scope, Saga could see the flickering darkness that protected the Taken, saw it waver and jerk, saw a shifting, opening in it. There, she fired, sending the bullet through to find its way home.
I got a scope now, baby.
Another one of those rhymes.
I can spit some rhymes. I'm a lyrical, spiritual, miracle individual. Birds watching like that movie, but protective. Yeah, whatever. Our hero, courageous and true, is stalked by the monster, watching through the cleaver crows. Crows call their warning, keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left to her.
Okay.
Got it. See, I did that one on my own. Holy motherfucker.
Hi there, little friend.
The majority of the scenic beloved Cauldron Lake was fenced off, and access is restricted as government entries take over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened over the weekend as a local tourist destination. Okay, yeah. I missed one house. Let me go back. Hey. Alright.
Another cult box.
Alright. I'm gonna stop here and come back to this later. I wanna get some sleep. Summoning. Oi! My legs. Fuck. Hi.